This year, dozens of DCRI fellows, faculty, and staff members traveled to sunny San Diego to take in the sights and present their research at the annual scientific sessions of the American College of Cardiology. Known as the birthplace of California, San Diego became the state's first permanent Spanish settlement in 1769. The city's deep water port soon made it a vital military base and trading hub. Today, San Diego's rich historical heritage can be seen in locations such as the Old City and the Embarcadero. With more than 70 miles of beaches to the west and desert mountains to the north, the city also has much to offer lovers of the outdoors. Our doctors weren't in San Diego just for the tourist attractions, however. At this year's ACC, DCRI researchers had more than 130 presentations. Among the most talked about presentations was the late-breaking PROMISE trial. DCRI fellow Chris Fordyce spoke with PROMISE's lead investigator Pam Douglas about the study.
Fewer patients, when they were randomized to a strategy of CT first, ended up going to the catheterization lab without obstructive disease. So we think that's a real benefit for patients and enhances utilization of the cath lab as well as patient safety.
Another late-breaking trial, the REGULATE study, also generated considerable discussion. John Alexander, one of REGULATE's investigators, explained the study's importance to DCRI fellow Jacob Kelly.
Reg 1 had no benefit over bivalirudin on ischemic events, so really similar rates of ischemic events in the two arms. And there was a numerical excess in bleeding with Reg 1 compared to bivalirudin. There was a statistically significant increase in minor bleeding, but a numerical excess in more severe bleeding.
The DCRI fellows were also well represented in San Diego. Lauren Cooper was there to share her work on serum bicarbonate in acute heart failure.
And what we found is that regardless of which treatment strategy patients were in for decongestion, if they used pharmacologic therapy for decongestion, they had an increase in serum bicarb, but if they used ultrafiltration for decongestion, they had a decrease in serum bicarb.
Another fellow, Sean Picorni, won Best Poster and Best Fellow in Training awards from the ACC for his comparison of warfarin to non-vitamin K antagonist oral anticoagulants in atrial fibrillation patients.
I think that this is very important research for practicing clinicians, because one of the questions is, if patients have done well in the past on warfarin, will they continue to do well on warfarin? And this study at least raises the question that maybe we have overestimated how well patients will continue to do on warfarin in the future, and that maybe we need to consider more patients for switching to one of the non-vitamin K antagonist oral anticoagulants.
These were just some of the presentations that made this year's ACC meeting a success for DCRI faculty, fellows, and staff members. As we leave San Diego, we're already looking forward to another great meeting next year. See you then!